sure to check out Agelessgeeks.com for your figures and collectibles. So what is going on, my fellow collectors? How is everybody doing today? Daredevil19 here, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Bandai Tamashii Nations SH Figuarts 2020 event exclusive Android 17. So let's get into it right away and take a very quick look at this box. So as you can see, we do of course get the basic style box when it comes to the SH Figuarts Dragon Ball event exclusive. So we did already take a look at the front of the box. There is the bottom, the tippity top, the one side, the other side, and then the back of the box here to show some pretty cool poses you can get Mr. 17 into, along with some of the accessories. But anyway, that is the packaging. Let's get this figure to take a closer look at Krillin's brother-in-law. Alrighty, taking a closer detailed look, and man, I love the new colors of Android 17 here. Same goes for 18. They're so much more vibrant. They just look leagues better compared to the original versions. And these are great figures, Android 17 and 18, man. Really nice job with this. Even though it is just a repaint, the figure, I think, still holds up to this day. Faces even look much better. And like I said, it's just a repaint, so it's the same exact figure. Just love the shading, the more vibrant colors. Hair sculpt looks fine. The eyes look better. Eyebrows, all that's painted nice and clean. The scarf here looks beautiful with the sculpted wrinkles and the excellent shading. We even get it on the back as well. Shirt looks fine. Never been a fan of how they did the sleeves up here, but really not that big of a deal. But like I said, not the biggest fan of it. And then we do get some sculpted wrinkles on the white undershirt there, which looks fine. And there's the back there. And then the belt buckle and everything looks pretty good. You can either have this one on or the one with the gun and the holster there. And the jeans look great too. Once again, the shading beautifully done on the pants, man. On the sides, the front, the insides. We get the tear on the left leg there. Looks like they missed some shading on this side, because you can see it running down the leg over there and then over here, but they didn't put it over there for some odd reason. Don't know why they didn't do that. Then we do get his very 80s style socks going on there, and then his sneakers look great. This was something I always liked about the Android 17 figures. His sneakers look dope, man. Really nice work on those. And on the bottom, we do get some sculpted lines there. So overall, for this being a repaint, I think they did an excellent job and the right choice with the new colors that they chose for the new color scheme here. And definitely can't be any more happy with how the repaint turned out. But anyway, let's continue on. Moving on to the accessories, Android 17 is included with a pretty damn good amount of stuff, and I believe he's included with the same exact stuff we got with the regular release. So what we do get 3 interchangeable faces and 2 interchangeable hair sculpts. And starting all the way on the left here for the faces, we do have the basic stern face, which is the one that does come on the figure out of the packaging. Then we do get the smirking, smiling type face, and it looks like the paint for the mouth, they went a little too far up on the right side. Really not that big of a deal though. Just makes it look like his smirk's kind of smirking up a little more to the right there, which is pretty cool. And then finally we do get my favorite, the angry teeth gritted face while he's looking off to the left there. And they did a great job on all 3 faces. We have his earrings on there and everything as well. Now for the hair sculpts, we do have the basic hair sculpt here. Then we do have the hair sculpt here on the right, where he's kind of moving and in action, fighting, or maybe the wind's blowing it around or something like that. And I love that they included these hair sculpts with these Android figures. And the faces and hair sculpts are extremely simple to swap out. I will show you how to do that right now quickly. And swapping the faces is very basic and easy when it comes to SH Figuarts Dragon Ball figurines. Now to swap the faces on this hair sculpt, I pull both the front of the hair and the face off, and the face pegs into the top of the hair, like so. So take whatever face you want to put on next, peg that in. There we go, and then just peg everything back on. And there you go, as simple as that to swap the faces. Now for the hair sculpts, just pull up. Whoops, that's not supposed to do that. Just pull up, there we go. And just the head should pop off, and the joint should pop off as well. The neck should not pop off with it. So to put the faces on this hair sculpt, same way as the regular one, just peg it into the top. Then peg everything back on here like so. And then just peg this ball peg right into the neck. And there you go, as simple as that to swap the faces and hair sculpt. So we do get that stuff. And then we also get his crossed arms, an alternate scarf, an alternate belt piece. Then we do get his gun and an alternate gun holster. So the crossed arms here turned out pretty good, and these are probably the easiest crossed arms I've ever had with a SH Figuarts Dragon Ball figure. But I love the sculpting on the wrinkles here. That looks great. Same with around here. Paint's nice and clean all throughout it as well. And you can actually swivel the biceps right there also, which helps, can help when you swap the arms. I'll show you how to do that shortly. Then we do get an alternate scarf. So instead of it just hanging down like this one here, there's the one, the regular one that comes on the figure. This one's kind of waving around, or when he's like in action or something, that go along with that hair sculpt there. And beautiful sculpting and also beautiful shading all throughout that. These scarves turned out so great, and I'll show you how to get that on shortly. Then we do get his pistol here and a holster without the pistol in it, but the pistol looks fine. Never really been a big fan of it, but I guess that's what it looked like in Dragon Ball Z. It's just molded in a black plastic, as you can see there. And then we do get the gun holster here without the gun in it. As you can see, we have the rectangular shaped peg. And this one I'll just show you quickly. To get this one off, so if he's using the gun, you just unpeg it, and then you just peg that in, and then there you go. That's simple to get that on. And then last here we get an interchangeable belt. So if you don't want him having the regular belt, and then we do have the other belt that has the gun holster and pouches on it. So if you just want him with that, you can put that on. I'll show you how to get that on along with the scarf and the crossed arms right now. Alrighty, now for swapping the crossed arms, belt, and scarf, I will show you the belt first. So you can move the arms out. You just got to hold the crotch piece and the lower portion of the torso, pull up, and the joint disconnects. Pull this part off. Take this belt here, put that on, and then just push the torso back onto the ball peg. And then there you go. Very simple to do that. Now for the scarf, you have to remove the head sculpt here. It's pegged in right around here on the upper torso, so I just get my fingernail under it and then grab onto it with my thumb, pull up, pops right off. Take this one here and make sure you peg it in. Pegs right in like so, then pop the head back on, and then bada bing, bada frickin' boom. As simple as that. Now for the crossed arms here, I would recommend using this scarf here for the crossed arms. So let's get that scarf back on. So the way you swap the crossed arms, you got to pop the entire arm off. All right, these sleeve pieces stay on, so don't rip those off accidentally. Okay. And then these, what I do is I just pull them apart a little bit. All right, and then just slide them up to the peg holes. Then just squeeze, and they'll pop right on. And like I said, these are the easiest crossed arms I ever swapped with any SH Figuarts Dragon Ball figure. So we do get all that awesome stuff, and then of course we finally get 13 alternate hands. And starting all the way on the right here, we do get a pair of fists, of course, which do commonly figure out of the packaging. Then we do get a pair of open resting hands, and these hands turned out really good. Then we do get the karate chippity chop chop hands. Then we do get some finger clenching type hands. Then we do get some martial art stance type hands, some open palm blast hands. Then we do get a right trigger finger hand, which is meant for the gun, which he does grip onto perfectly with this hand, and they did a great job with the sculpt detail on all 13 hands, and they are also extremely easy to swap out. And like what Daredevil 19 always says, that is a good thing, because you don't want to risk breaking a wrist joint on your new event exclusive Android 17 figurine. But anyway, that is all the accessories included with Android 17. Let's keep moving on with the rest of the review, shall we? Now for the height of Krillin's brother-in-law to the very top of his head. He seems to be just shy of 5 inches and 1/4 of an inch tall. And then here he is compared to the Class E Adventure Dragon Ball Super Android 18, the SH Figuarts Event Exclusive Android 18, Android 16, and the Premium Color Edition Perfect Cell. And then here he is compared to the SH Figuarts 2.0 Piccolo, the Dragon Ball Super Future Trunks, the 2.0 Vegeta, and the Saiyan Raised on Earth Son Goku. And then here he is compared to the Storm Collectible Sector, the Marvel Legends Retro Series Deadpool, the Mephex Justice League Batman, and the Figma Black Swordsman Guts. And then here he is compared to the SH Figuarts Awakened Warrior Super Saiyan Goku and the Mezco 112 Deadpool. Anyway, there's some quick comparisons. Let's keep moving on with the rest of the review. So now for 17's articulation and same movement that we got with the original. So with both neck joints, he looks up about that much. Both neck joints looks down about that much, and that's if you tuck the chin under the scarf. If you do it over, he won't look down as much. Very nice pivot there. His hair does kind of get in the way when you use the pivot though, and then you do get swivel at both the joints. Then we do get a torso and a waist joint, which you don't get the best movement with them, but does crunch forward pretty good. Goes back, alright. The pivot on both joints, pretty damn bad, man. And then you do get swivel at the waist, and not too much swivel at the torso there. Then the arms here, we do get a great circular motion out of the shoulder joints. Arms do go out to the sides a lot more than 90 degrees, so that is dope. They do go up and down. We do have true bicep swivel, which is hidden perfectly. Then we do have double jointed elbows that do bend in pretty much all the way. And we do have a ball hinge on the wrist, so that does swivel and hinges back and forth there. Now for the legs here, they do drop down just slightly. And be careful not to have the thigh here rub up on the crotch piece, because you will start causing some damage. So not avoiding hitting the crotch piece with the thigh. He can kick forward about that much. If you don't care, I mean, you really can't get it to go up any further than that actually. And it's almost 90 degrees, so that is good enough with me. Then going to the back, about 45 degrees. And Android 17 cannot Van Damme it, just shy of Van Damming it there. Then we do get a nice hip swivel. Double jointed knees that do bend back all the way, so that is awesome. And then the ankles do swivel. Don't really hinge up too much. Hinge down pretty good. And then you do get a decent ankle pivot. And then of course, a toe hinge that doesn't really move too much on my figure. But overall, like I said, it's the same exact articulation as the original. So if you have the original or had it, you know what type of movement you're going to be getting with this guy. And you can get him in some pretty cool Android 17-like poses. And I'm about to show you some of those poses right about now. But anyway, that is my review of the SH Figuarts 2020 Event Exclusive Android 17. Hope you enjoyed it. If I had to rate this figure between a 1 through 10, I'd have to give it an 8.5. If you would like to know the price and where to buy this figure, your only chance was really to get it on the P Bandai website, but other retailers are starting to get it, and you can find it on eBay. But you can check with Agelessgeeks.com, and when you check out on Agelessgeeks.com, use codename Daredevil and you will get yourself a bit of a discount if you can't find something on their website. I do highly recommend going through their Instagram or Facebook page. I will put more information in the description below. So that is my review. I will catch you on the next video on Daredevil 19. I will see you later. And starting all the way on the left for the faces with